Next stop, Cleveland and Wallcrest.
Because no one can teach your children, baby. That children language, you know? Man, I'm not that happy. Okay, this because I like this show. Well, yeah, good show, good show.
Collective. You should have been buried and gone by now.
Next stop,
There's somebody who
Cleveland and
is shocked
Chambers.
and appalled.
You can't kill a chosen one, especially karma. The more you fuck with me, the more ancestors coming into
You
that.
are still here. And these are the
chosen
words.
one.
Buried, and it's something significant about the number 3. Okay, so it could have been. You should have been gone at least 3 months ago. Okay, there was a point in time where somebody had it figured you would be. Here's your other word, buried, right? So buried, it was coming across in different ways. Of course, we know buried, 6 feet deep. You're supposed to be out of there, right? But then there's buried, like buried in depression, buried in, all these negative
Baby,
things that are coming towards you, buried in, like, people are sending witchcraft and things that are supposed to take you down, take you under. You're supposed to be
Honestly.
Stop requested.
The chosen one.
buried right now. Your relationships are supposed to be over. You're supposed to be down and out, okay? But you're not. You're still standing. You're still alive. And that can only mean
Next
one
stop,
thing.
Cleveland and Morse.
The roles have been reversed. The person who has been looking at you, waiting for that time to come, is now hearing the clock tick in their world. Okay, so it's only a matter of time. It's only a matter of time before everything comes to the surface. And it's not only things coming to the surface of what's been going on behind the scenes, but a lot of the reason as to why you can't be taken out is gonna come up too. You're gonna be surprised. Your family's gonna be surprised. Your friends gonna be surprised because God is revealing you in this season
Toxic ass
in
relatives.
a way that is totally undeniable. We talk about public respect, public recognition, okay? And also, things are coming out again. It's gonna be some public, open things about
She's very beautiful.
you.
I ain't gonna lie.
God is revealing a lot of the chosen ones
Her aura is so beautiful.
superpowers, right? And I think, because remember, this is supernatural September.
Activation.
I think a lot of our powers are being activated in this September because God is doing something different all over the world.
Where the fuck
The
they
whole
at?
world
I'm
is
right
about
to
be
action.
shaken. And it's starting
Superpowers, you know
with
what I'm
us
saying?
and these activated new superpowers. And some of y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. But some of y'all, you ain't been activated yet. But you're about to start slaying demons in a way that you never thought you could. Okay? You're about to surprise yourself and everybody around you with what happens next. Okay? But let's talk about it. Let's jump into it. We're going to start with a oracle card. You were supposed to be gone. You were supposed to be buried 3 months ago. At least 3 months ago. You're still here. All right, oracle card. Let's kick it off. Ooh, blossom. Not only are you still here, you're growing. Oh,
How
y'all know when we
fun.
get this card, how I be telling you, you take energy and you alchemize it. So in the last reading, we were talking about the boulders, right? So imagine that's the boulder that they threw, and you alchemized it, and you turned it into this beautiful ball of sunshine. And now you're about to release, or you're about to shine in a way that you never have before. Now, this card traditionally in traditional tarot, the 20 major arcana, this is the judgment card too. So it's like in one way, the things that you would judge on, you're alchemizing them, and then the judgment is going back into the other person. Okay. Also, things that you thought were sweet, things that you thought were dead and buried, they're coming back to life. Traditionally in the tarot, this is represented by a graveyard, and it's an angel, and all the dead people are waking up. Okay, we waking up things from the dead, we waking up things from the past. All them skeletons in the ground, they're coming up. Okay, and you're gonna be shocked and surprised, and somebody else is gonna be shocked and appalled.
Like shit. Oh my god.
They get that mirror held up too.
Hello, I'm Paxton Short, and we're ready.
Hold. And get that mirror cleaned up too. Alright, so let's go ahead. We're gonna be jumping into these tarot vibes. Very first card. You were supposed to be buried 3 months ago. Wait, remember I said traditionally
Next stop,
in the
Cleveland
traditional
Later.
tarot, this card is represented by the graveyard, and you were supposed to be buried. All right, very first card, current vibe and energy. You're supposed to be gone 3 months ago. Ooh, but what did I say? Not only are you still standing, you're like thriving, you're growing, you're alchemizing your energy. Look at there. Then also this dog is representing you got a fight inside of you that nobody but the chosen got. It's another piece of a fight inside of you that people don't anticipate. See, they don't see that dog. They just see you standing there looking cute. But then that dog come
I
out.
mean,
Some of y'all got a dog fight.
that's the chosen trait. That's what he cares. The chosen ones. You know?
Spirit. There was this dog, his name was Monster. Somebody was messing with the owner, and that dog,
Ancestors.
Monster, went and clipped the jaws on that other dog and would not let him go until he died. He made sure that they had to bury him. Right? So the same thing they sending that they gonna bury you. Surprise! You had a little trick up your sleeve. You had something that God gave you. Major Arcana.
I live this, breathe this, and exist in it. Your legacy is written by every obedience. That's the chosen language.
That trumps
chosen one.
the enemies. That trumps any and everything that tries to come against you. Okay? So you were supposed to be buried, but they got trumped. So I keep getting that. I ain't talking about the president, okay? I'm talking about there's an override in your system, right? Let's say there's computer systems and nobody else in the whole world is able to get past a certain point, access point. But what you have, what God gave you, this golden ball, it gives you access, okay?
Next
You
stop,
get to override
Cleveland
the
and
system.
Cook.
It's kind of like in a way some rules don't apply to you, spiritually speaking, metaphorically speaking, however you want to put it. You override the system. Take it how that applies. What we got going on in the background? There's something going on in the background, Berkeley, that you don't know, but we're gonna reveal it right now. Ooh, 10 of Cups. Okay. So it looks like it's gonna be some love that come out of this. Okay, this is bliss, family, fulfillment. All right, so this is the total package. This is everything coming full circle. This is also joining forces. There's also partnership. So for a lot of you guys who feel like how this person is standing there alone, they're alchemizing everything on their own, wow, there could be a partnership growing for you. All right. And also for some of you guys, and it could be romantic, it could be business, it could be whatever, however it resonates with you. But I'm getting the energy of this person standing right there is you,
Next stop,
but that's that dog.
Cleveland and Northern
So you got
Lights
a
Parking
dog
lot.
fight spirit, or you got somebody who is coming in, being developed for you, who is their dog. And I don't mean that in a bad way. I mean they a dog, like they get down for you, okay? So that's what we got going on in the background. Also, remember I was saying your family gonna be surprised, your friends gonna be surprised, your community is gonna be surprised, the world is gonna be surprised, everybody's gonna be surprised, and there's gonna be public respect, public recognition, public acknowledgement. This is what that's saying as well. But some of you guys, you've been hidden for so long and you haven't been heard for so long that when it finally happens for you, the key word here is bliss.
Next stop, Cleveland and Oakland Park.
So not only are you not getting married, but there's reason to celebrate. There's a big celebration coming for you too. Okay. And I'm also getting meeting of the minds. All right, keep that in mind. Let's see what we got. What's high vibration? What's positive about this entire thing? Ooh, come on, star card. What? That's another major arcana. So again, public, loud, your family, your friends gonna know. It says shine, bang, and glow. And what we got right here, shine, I said, it's glowing gold. But right here, you know, you popping in this blue. Okay, and so this card also represents a lot of hope. Okay, you got more power, you got more star power or ability than you think. Also, the way all this blue is set up, throat chakra type energy coming through real strong. You know, we've been talking about like speaking up and speaking the truth and speaking the things that God has deposited inside of you to say. And it's the saying, man, listen. They listen. Or you look good when you saying what you say. You in position, okay? A lot of y'all got that star power, that quality, that energy. And I feel like it's playing into that everybody's gonna be surprised. It's like I walk away, like I dug a ditch, I threw you in it, I threw the dirt on top of it, and by the time I pulled up to my house, you was already there with the Lambo. Didn't I just bury you? How you change your clothes so fast? How you get clean that fast? You was dirty. When I say a quick turnaround, just as quick as she whirling this ball around, it's about to be a quick turnaround. How you get from point A to point B so fast? How did you get clean so fast? I thought I threw dirt on you. I thought I threw dirt on your name. I thought I threw dirt on your reputation. I thought I buried you. How you do that? Supernatural. September. That's happening. Chosen one activation. That's happening. Okay? So again, shocking. Like, how did you do that? Okay, that's the main question I can hear. How did you do that?
Just everyone like it. I'm right to activate. I'm right to activate my do work. I'm right to look. What good? I'm right to activate. I'm so sick of that. It's fucking avatar. Let the food come. Food balls. The sword fight.
Who did it type stuff? We were supposed to be there. You was down there in the water, in the cage. You had no locks on your arms, you had no chains, there was no key. How you do that?
Summer's ending, and right now is the perfect time to prepare for winter. Prices are at their lowest, and with our special.
How you do that? Okay, let's go ahead and let's look at the low vibrational things. What is something that you need to watch out for? This person who thought you would be buried by now, what they should have watched out for, what do you got? Now, Ace of Cups. Now, in any other place, this would be their celebration, right? If it was in any other positive, high vibrational space, but the problem is this is the low vibrational space. It says overflow, renewal, abundance, all dried up. All dried up, right?
Next stop, Cleveland and Hudson.
That's what karma is. Get good karma and bad karma. So, yeah, right there.
Ain't no overflow.
Let's get this going. Let's get this going. Baby. No, like I said, baby. God, no. Let's get this going. Thank you. Thank you. Let's do this. Don't be surprised if all your stuff is stripped. Because karma's here. Let's do this. Okay. So it's 7.
Cleveland in 24.
No, renewal. Everything is new. Everything is shriveled. Old news. Yesterday. Right? And they're talking about abundance. No, broke. Losing it all. So, remember I was saying what?
I've been saying I'm karma. Nobody sees that my fault. Nobody else sees. Let me be delusional. Let me be crazy, right? Let me be paranoid until you stop losing everything. You listen, you're looking at karma. Me. Karma, chosen God. I tell people, I'm karma. You're supposed to.
Going on
You know?
with you. Okay, somebody was having like a solo celebration. Remember I said they was out there digging a ditch. It wasn't a whole group of people that they had. They don't need all those witnesses. Maybe 1 or 2 people. But they was out there digging a ditch for you. And they were supposed to be celebrating. Or somebody was supposed to be secretly celebrating at home, laughing at you. Looking at your social media, laughing at you. Looking at, your woe is me party, laughing at you. But this is your celebration, not theirs.
Play victim somewhere else. Play victim somewhere else.
This is where you'll be popping the champagne. Okay? So, reverse. It's not your victory. It's not their victory, it's yours. It's not your burial, it's theirs. Okay? So, let me clarify. What's low vibrational? What they should have watched out for? There ain't no celebration coming for you. You can go ahead and put the cork back in the champagne, baby. Ain't no popping bottles for you. You know what I'm saying? Let's see what we got. Next 14 days as it pertains to this vibe. What are we looking at, collective? Is that who? Is that the person? Okay, now this could be business. This could be romantic and all of that. But remember, I said something is coming. Somebody is coming. I said you had a dog, and it was a good thing. So even if, like, let's say you a fellow watching it, this may be, somebody who come in and know what to do with a certain situation. They got business savvy. They know how to move, right? They want to put you in position, or they see what you're working with. And again, ladies, this is for you obviously as well. But it's like somebody know how to move with this. Somebody not only see that you're not buried, they see you thriving, and they're right there with you. Now this says mega bucks, provider, investor. Remember I keep seeing public, like they at this event. But let's say the friend of a friend invited somebody, okay? And it's like I'm getting something about going through the grapevine where somebody thought their victory, even though they would celebrate in private, it's like your victory is going to be public, okay? And this is what's going to be attracting so much attention, okay? You were supposed to be buried 3 feet deep. I mean, you were supposed to be buried 6 feet deep 3 months ago.
I'll be on the C-Max for the rest of the day.
And they're buried 100 times below.
Okay, something significant about 3 months ago. But you're thriving. You're better. Something went faster. It's like you're getting better. Your alchemy skills are goodness. The turnaround time on your alchemy is crazy, right? Let's see. Bottom of the deck. What do we got? Ooh. Okay, now we're gonna break this down in 2 separate ways. First of all, this is the 8 of Swords. Okay? Watch this.
Next stop,
Trapped,
Cleveland
restricted,
at 11.
worried.
Linden Transit Center.
You're supposed to be buried.
That's the fuck the chosen one,
You're supposed to be buried. Feeling
The
trapped,
chosen one.
buried, restricted, buried in your worries. Reverse. That's why we started off with this.
I'm sorry.
So, if this is the person who is looking for you to be buried, this is their current energy. Somebody is looking at you. Look at you. Look at you. You're all in blue, shining, and they in blue, whining. You in blue standing there looking good and happy, and they somewhere crying. If you look, her palms are sweating. She's scared. She's nervous. He or she took out applies. They know they messed up. I was burying you, and then by the time I got to my house, you was standing there looking at me like that. So I had to run away and go to the park, and now I'm just swinging on the swing, nervous, because I know if you ain't buried, then what do that mean for me?
So I
Should have thought about that.
My son be falling.
Should have thought about that, okay? So, yeah, y'all. Oh, and this is what I wanted to say. If this is you, you've been feeling like, oh no, I'm buried. I don't know what's going on. I don't know. Baby. Reverse. You're going to use the power of your alchemy, and you're going to not just even send it back, but but you're gonna make something out of it. You're gonna make a mountain out of a molehill, right? You're gonna do something. You're gonna do something, and it's going to look very magical to all the people who are watching. And again, that question: how did you do that? Again, you're gonna do something, and the question come again: how did you do that?
I told you I'm a chosen.
All right, chosen. You know what you gotta do. All right, so that's what I give you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you guys like this video.
She's definitely chosen.
Share the conversation with how this video resonates with you. Run on over to waterstylive.com and grab the Urban Suburban Tarot, which is the deck we used today. All right. So thank you guys so much for the video. And I'll see y'all in the next video.
This commercial. This is commercials. Okay.
Collective, you have withstood the test of time, but it ain't just about withstanding the test of time. You're about to see why. In fact, everybody's about to see why. It's about to be shown why you withstood and maybe others around you didn't. Now let me tell you this, okay? I was getting this vision. It was almost like a movie. There were people in the classroom. They said you were in this classroom. Y'all was taking this test. Now, you had studied for this test. You put in the work. You had put in the hours. You learned. You made it your business to pass this test. Where someone else knew this. They knew you was putting in the work. They knew that you were studying and you was grinding it out so that you could pass. Well, you're taking a test and they figured they'll just copy off of you. So as you're taking the test, you're looking at people laughing, hee hee ha ha, you did all the work so y'all can pass. And at first you were a little salty, but you're like, whatever, man, it ain't even about them. As long as I pass, I'm good. So then the professor begins to say, all right, test over. Now, if you have test A, please bring it up. People start getting up. That person start looking at you, getting a little worried, like, what they mean, test A? And then you look at the corner of your test and you see, wait a minute, hold on. Do we have different tests? So the professor keeps calling. Test B. You get up. And the other person doesn't. Now they sweat. Now they scared. Cause if we got different tests, then that means the answers that I copied are wrong. Surprise. You wasted your own time copying off someone and it wasn't even the right test. And now we see why you passed, someone else didn't. Now, maybe it's not obvious to everybody, but what does this mean in real life? People were so busy looking at you, watching at you, thinking it was going to eat off you. You were a narcissistic supply for a lot of people. You were real good supply. They thought they was going to be able to benefit off your work, all of your grinding, everything you put into whatever it is that's manifesting in your life. They thought they was going to be able to eat off of you. They was going to copy, they was going to steal. But little did they know, life is an individual race. And God, He is the one who decides who goes down what path. In other words, your test. And you wasted all that time walking down somebody else's path, taking tests that don't even belong to your purpose or your future. Okay, so let's jump into these vibes. Okay, we're going to be diving into this because it runs real deep. Now is the time where the results are showing. Pencils down. No retakes. Okay, so let's jump into it. We're going to start with a oracle card and then we're jumping into our reading with the tarot cards. But make sure you guys run on over to waterstylive.com. We are coming up on the 1 year anniversary of the Ultimate Reality Tarot. Okay, so make sure you guys run over there and grab yours today. You get the guidebook as well as the tarot deck, 78 cards. And the deck we are using today is the Pink Carnival Tarot. This is also available on our website. So make sure you guys run on over there and grab yours today. Now, let's go ahead and let's jump into these vibes. The Oracle card to get us into this energy. We stood the test of time. Let's talk about why. Ooh, coming together. What I'm getting is full circle. Didn't I tell you at the time the test is done, pencils down? Let's see the results. Well, everything is now coming together for you beautifully. Full circle moments are happening everywhere. Okay, you got polka dots going on right now. You are closing circles, loops, and cycles. Circles. Okay, now in traditional tarot, this is also representative of like a couple or like a relationship, friendship, partnerships. Okay, so you are now coming together with, I'm getting your forever people. Okay, there are people who are probably in your life right now who may be lasting forever, and if they're here, they're good. But there are new people coming around since you closed cycles and circles and you close different loops. Again, it's the end of the test. Now we move on. You move on. It's not going to be a test forever. At some point, it has to end. You see this video? You have come to the end of that test. Full circle moments. And if you're watching this, it's probably coming up. You're going to see more and more loops closing, okay? Now, let's jump into it. Pink card will tell the first card. What do we have? Ooh. Come on now, it's on service. It say you overcame all the odds stacked against you. Okay? You thought, man, I done did all this work, I done put in all this, I done grinded, I done prayed, I believed, I had hope, and it didn't work out. Little did you know, oh yes you did. It's an individual race, baby. You was comparing yourself, you was measuring yourself to other people saying, well, I didn't do it like this, and I ain't got it like that. Not realizing it's an individual race.
Next stop,
You was doing it according to your
Convention
course.
Center.
People had opinions about you. They were saying they should have did it like this, and they gonna fit, or they should have did it like that. But it's an individual race. Stop looking at me. Stop looking at my paper. Don't worry about what I'm writing down. I'm writing down my answers. These are my answers. These are my solutions for my life and my purpose. And now you see
Next stop,
the results.
High and Nationwide.
You overcame. That's how you overcome. You keep your eyes on your own paper. You're not overcoming their obstacles and theirs and theirs and theirs. Focus on your own obstacles. It's funny how people got everybody else problem solved except for their own. Focus on your own obstacles. Overcome your own obstacles before you go around telling people how to do theirs and get over theirs and fix theirs and look at them and like forget all that. Focus on yourself.
Exactly.
Okay? And this is what you did. Okay? Since we're in the classroom, tell them take note. And that's what they're doing secretly. You got people secretly taking notes. Okay, let's see. Behind the scenes, let's go looking beneath the surface, behind the veil. Let's reveal something that you don't know right now. 3 of 10 rings. Oh, it's kind of like the coming together, the circles, the cycles, things wrapping up. Okay, and this is a time for a celebration. So what you don't see coming is the after party. You just took the test. Oh, you didn't know the spirit realm was going to throw you a party? You didn't know God was going to hook you up with a cake and ice cream and some balloons? Oh, it's a celebration happening. The spirit realm happy for you. And like your higher self already knows, man, we about to clap. We about to be celebrating. We did that. You did that. You did something. And it's a reason to be happy. Like, imagine you took the test, you did all of that, and you passed. And then you get hit with that shocker. So wait, he got a different place.
Prior to Backtrack, there were levels of accountability, but
So wait, he got a different place. Now you're not celebrating because people failed their test, okay? That ain't what we're celebrating. We're celebrating because you passed yours. Okay? That's what we do.
Zone 1.
All right, let's see what we got. How vibrational and what's good about this? All this, you withstood the test of time. What we got? High vibration, good things. Ooh, 10 of circles. And now you can drop your burdens. You studied. You gave it your
Call
all.
requested.
And now you can let it go. The burdens of the past, the burdens of having to pass your own test to overcome. It wasn't easy what you did. Some of y'all need to give y'all some credit. Getting through this, getting over those obstacles, that wasn't easy. You know, you have to put in work. You have to carry these burdens. It's almost like, you know how in church they be like, you got to be like Jesus. You got to pick up your cross and you got to walk and you got to let them throw stones. You got to be crucified and you got to die and then you got to be resurrected, but you overcome and you are reborn. You're a new creature. But the good news is all that stuff before that, did Jesus have to go back to the cross again and again? Nope. One time. Destiny fulfilled. And for some of you guys, this test, whatever it was that you was going through, it was only one time. Maybe some of you your whole life. But up until this point, that's it. It's done. No more.
Please, no more.
All right, congratulations. Let's see what we got low vibrational in. What's something that you got to watch out for? What's something you need to be aware of? And anybody who was looking at your test, what they should have been aware of. goodness. That's that death card. Transformation. This is a life-changing thing for everybody. What do you mean we got different tests? You mean to tell me I wasn't going to be able to scheme, scam, trick, lie, manipulate forever? You mean one day the gig was going to be up? Yes. Also, with this situation, in this position, there are dead things trying to follow you. It's like you're haunting people's mind, or people want to be around you, but they can't. Okay, they cannot go with you. The death card, it says a significant transformation is currently in progress. Some people, and I got this for a different reading, are regressing. They're going backwards. It's like if you in the grade, you get to move forward, but they stay there. They got to repeat. You know what I mean? So they don't get to transform. In any other position, this would be great. We're transforming. It's wonderful. But this here is like, nope. This is where it stops for you. I'm not talking about you. Okay. So let's go ahead and let's talk about the next 7 to 14 days. Okay, no, I have to do it. It's like a magnet pulling me towards this death card right here. I'm being told to clarify. Why is the death card here in a low vibrational position? Ooh, judgment. What I say, you're not going in. Look at Big Bruce standing there checking tickets at the door. Ooh, no. Big Bruce is standing there checking test scores at the door. Everybody not going, oh, no. You thought you were going to the next level? No. This says authenticity, right? Didn't I just say that? I say authenticity grants you access to grand adventures. Authenticity, what I just say. So you mean to tell me my scheming, my scamming, my lying, my manipulating, my deceiving, that's going to have to be up one day? Yes, because you're going to get to a point where authenticity is what takes you to the next phase. That's not going to work. Big Bruce checking test scores. Did you know part of the test was authenticity? Did you know that was on there?
Pretty much what chosen is, before you cross that chosen, you have to probably 1,000 angels, then chosen comes through. And when you cross the chosen, when the chosen comes through, that's your final test. And chosen look more pure and more authentic than angels. Right, there you go. The chosen one gets betrayed. The ancestors. That's the effect of the chosen.
Wow.
Finish it.
Okay, so that's why I was told to clarify. Some of y'all got to see. This is it. This is really happening. Okay, let's see next 7 to 14 days as we test and see. It's a brand new beginning. Okay, it's a brand new beginning. This is the new opportunities emerging. Financial opportunities, Ace of Tokens, Nick. Okay, where one thing ends, another thing begins. Like with this death card, something ends or should ends for one. Big Bruce checking tickets at the door. You made it through. Bow. Ace. Brand new beginning. Also, with this 10, that's another confirmation of that ending. And this is in a good position. So you dropping these burdens. Imagine he stand up, drop all them sticks off his back, and walk to the bank. That's how it's all coming together now. Alright? Yep.
Next stop, High Town, Columbus Common.
The 6 of Toes.
Oh, sorry, my bad.
What?
Just trying to get my book back on.
Be generous. A small act can make a significant impact. All right, so now that you are in this new beginning, this new phase, and you are having your cycles closed and new cycles begin, things are coming together. You see how those hands are out, and they both hold like this magical pearl, and then her hands are out, she's holding this magical money, right? And you just came from the bank. Right, your biggest token to moving forward in this new land was setting things off in motion is to kind of like plant a seed.
Stop requested.
So I just got to this new land. I just, finished the text. And now I need to go to the new land. And what I'm going to do before I get there, I'm going to set some type of intention, right? And then I'm going to plant a seed. So I'm going to get to charity. I'm going to offer to church. But whatever I do, I'm going to attach like a dream, a prayer, or something to it, and then push it forward. I'm going to, bless my new beginning. right? By planting a seed and setting an intention of what I want to happen in this new season, okay? So that's what you got to do. That's what we're doing, all right? You stood the test of time, and again, if you're seeing this, congratulations, you passed the test. Thank you. Let's on to the next phase. So that's what I get for you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you guys run on over to wonderlive.com, grab the ultimate reality tarot, and this the guidebook. Make sure you also grab the pink carnival tarot, which is what we
Next
use
stop,
today for
Maiden
our
High,
reading. Make sure you
Zone
guys subscribe
3.
to this channel, like this video, go to my other social medias, follow me. Make sure you get in the comment section. Let me know how this video resonates with you. Follow my other channel or subscribe to Water Star Lives Cosmic, where I do the zodiac readings. All right. So once again, thank you so much for being here, and I'll see y'all in the next video.
We're like a little family.
Any walk of life can come work for us. I am Steve.
We are Miss and Code. Thank you.
Turn my phone. Okay, guys. I hope you guys enjoy. Bye.